Hello everybody, how you doing today? In this episode, we're checking out properties in Arkansas, Illinois, Kansas, and Missouri. And the Missouri property has almost 8 acres of land. Welcome to How Much House for the Money. Hope you're all having a great day and your glass is always full of gratitude. We're almost to the weekend, you guys. You're going to celebrate Halloween? Let me know in the comments. All right, we're going to check out this one in Arkansas first and foremost. So this one is $89,900, you guys. It's sitting on just shy of 3/4 of an acre. It has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms with 1,578 square feet of living space. And it's been on the market for 20 days, and it says it's built in 1980. So let's check it out and see how much house we're getting for our money in Casa, Arkansas, 72025. Look at how pretty this brick ranch is. Who's looking in Arkansas? With this one, we're getting our metal roof. We do have a little flower box under one of the windows. You can always add more, of course, for that pop of color. Looks like they trimmed their hedges really nice. Very nice. Casa, Arkansas means we are in Perry County. And the population in Perry County is just under 11,000 people. And the median home sales in this area are around $204,000. And this house is listed for $89,900. And for the real estate tax rate, it's 0.59%, and that's what the assessor is going to come around and gauge your property taxes on. And that's coming in lower than the national average of 0.99. Look at how pretty this place is in Arkansas. And this one again is at 131 Main Street. And the listing addresses and the listing agencies are always found in the description box below every video. Ooh, look at this. We're getting our enclosed sun porch on the back. Almost 3/4 of an acre. And this one again is in Perry County. Nice. You're getting a portable carport that looks like it has storage. Any of you looking in Arkansas, definitely check this one out. And don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know where you're viewing from. It's always great to have everybody here. And definitely meander through the episodes if you're new here, because you may be surprised at the houses I show you that are way below those median sale prices that you might find on Zillow. And there are houses out there that you can buy that are under $90,000 like this, under $60,000, under $50,000, sometimes under $40,000. You may have to get your hands a little dirty, roll up your sleeves, but that's okay. For some of us anyway. I'm not saying that's okay for everyone. And yes, it does take some money. But if you want to stay away from a lot of debt, this channel is for you. And definitely check out my other channel. It's How Much Vehicle for the Money. And that's where I show you automobiles with low miles and low prices. And this house looks very nice. I love this sun porch right here. Could just add a bunch of green plants in there. Maybe a cocktail table. Invite your neighbors over for cocktails and pie. Why not, you know? Gotta be friendly, right? Okay, so here's our kitchen. Nice. Now this looks like a house we could move right in there, you guys. Looks like we're getting a dishwasher, a flat top range. Do have a window above your sink. 2-door refrigerator with our ice maker. Now for me, I would want to, and I've said this before with these overhead cabinets, for me, I'd want to remove those and maybe add a little bit more of a counter here, because when you place your counter chairs, your knees are going to hit that base cabinet. But that's just an idea that I have as I'm looking at this. But it looks very nice nonetheless. We could move right in. Looks really clean. And this house looks like it's been well cared for over the years. Look at how much cabinet space you're getting. Nice. And this again is in Casa, Arkansas. Zip code 72025. So it looks like we have a set of French doors that get us right off the kitchen into our sunroom. Our enclosed patio. Here's your living room. So we do have a little wall heater there next to the 2 stairs that take you up to another level. Yeah, this is nice. $89,900. So for under $90,000, and you can always make an offer, you guys. These houses are placed on the market to be sold. Always have your home inspections. Bring out your general contractors and get the lay of the land. So that might be a coat closet there behind those louvered doors. There's your hallway. Ceiling fan in the living room. Okay, so here's the bathroom. Wow, nice. Look at the size of this. And it also has your laundry. One less thing you've got to worry about. Vinyl flooring. Wow, that's an elongated counter right there. Plenty of room to get yourself ready and dressed up. Gonna head out. Got a hot date. Gotta have some fun. Okay, so with this one, we have a tub and shower combination. Your commode is right behind that wall there. It's so nice. It's got the washer and dryer in there. That's convenient. One less thing you've got to move in there. One less thing you've got to buy, especially if they work. So this may be a bedroom area. If you didn't want the wallpaper, you could always remove it, right? These are things that we can do to make them more of our own and create our own space. Get creative. So this may be another bedroom. So we do get some carpet. Another bedroom with maybe an ensuite with another closet. Here's another bathroom. I love those pendant lights. This has got some character. So we're just getting the tub with this bathroom here. We don't have a shower. Not to say you couldn't install one. Does have a window there. Looks like more vinyl flooring. This is really pretty. Could add some native landscaping. Just add a little more color around the outside if you like, or you can just leave it the way it is. It's very minimal, easier to maintain, I suppose, for some. It's very nice. Oh, look at that. You have actually 2 portable carports and storage. Yeah, that's very nice. $89.9 in Casa, Arkansas, 131 Main Street. So let's check it out. It's 20 days on the market. Let's see our street view here. Look at this. How pretty is that? Nice. And again, we research our neighborhoods, due diligence, but you do have some neighbors across the street. But that looks very, very pretty. 131 Main. Let's check it out on the map. So here is Homewood over to the east. And up above we have Centerville, Pontoon, Plainview over to the west. Hot Springs is down to the south. So we are right here, right below Russellville. Right there on the map. And this is Casa, Arkansas at 131 Main Street. And that has just shy of 3/4 of an acre. And it states here that it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house offering just over 1,500 square feet. And it's in a quiet, hard-working town of Casa. And it's sitting on a spacious corner lot. And it has a metal roof, 2 versatile outbuildings for storage or a hobby. And you also have additional storage space and a functional layout, it states. Very nice, $89.9. And it was listed for $100,000. Then they removed it. Now they're listing it again for $89.9. And this house is 45 years old. And again, the real estate tax rate is 0.59% in Arkansas. Looks like a fine ranch for one of you out there looking in Casa, Arkansas right there, 72025. So now we're going to head into Missouri. Any of you looking in Missouri, this one has almost 8 acres of land, 3-bedroom, 1-bath house, $65,000. It has 2,072 square feet of living space, and it's been on the market a week and was built in 1975. So let's check it out. See how much house we're getting for our money in Kirksville, Missouri right here. And this is at 26050 Thousand Hills Trail. Almost 8 acres of land. So a country property in Kirksville, Missouri. And we are in Adair County where the population is just under 26,000 people. And the median home sales in this area are right around 170,000. And they're asking $65,000 for this. Shingle roof. Looks like it may have wood siding. Wow, look at our kitchen. Nice. Lots of cabinets. Pretty blue color. You do have 2 windows above your sink. Wall oven. Little breakfast counter here with your range. Looks like they did implement some flooring over the vinyl. So this may be one that you got to get in there and finish it, but that's okay. It's got almost 8 acres of land, so you're going to have country well, your own private well and septic. Wow, almost 8 acres. Okay, so here's your fireplace. Yeah, it looks like they were working on this. And again, have those home inspections, find out what's going on with it, and base your offers on the condition. But this is potential, especially sitting on almost 8 acres of land. And this, again, is in Adair County. And your real estate tax rate in Missouri is 0.91%. Wow, that's nice. It has a deck right off one of these rooms here. That might be a bedroom. Okay, so this might be another living room. Kind of hard to tell there. It looks like that's a chimney pipe hole there, but it does have ceramic flooring. So this is going to be a bit of a fixer. But all the more reason to go check it out. And again, the addresses and the listing agencies are in the description box below. Nice decking. Nice wide eaves around the roof line there. There's your garage, your man cave, whatever you want to use it for. Woman cave, chicken hotel. Because on almost 8 acres, you can have a farm with this. And this is Adair County. If you go check this out, leave us a comment and let us know. Wow, look at this. Nice. That's definitely got potential, I would say. 20650 Thousand Hills Trail. $65,000 property right there. So let's check it out on the map. Okay, so let's see. Where are we here? We are above Youngstown, Missouri. Danforth is up there to the northwest. Kirksville is over here to our east. But this is considered Kirksville. And let's see. Let's scroll out a bit. Okay, so we are... Kansas City's down there to the southwest. There we are, right here in the middle. St. Louis is over here to the southeast, way down here. We've got, let's see, Macon, Brookfield, La Plata, Edina, and then Unionville is right above us. So this would be northern Missouri. So let's check out a satellite map because you've got almost 8 acres of land with this. So this is a country rural property here. There you go. Wow, look at that. Wow, that's a nice parcel of land right there, and it looks really private. Wow, who's looking for 8 acres? Nice. Let's go back to the map real quick because I want to see where your amenities are here. Let's go to groceries, shopping, health and safety. And let's go arts and indoor, active and indoor. So there's one restaurant. Okay, all of your amenities are over there to the east from what we see here. There you go. And that's 20650 Thousand Hills Trail. And it states here, bones are solid in this country house on almost 8 wooded acres. A lot of potential in this open floor plan, 2 living areas, an 8x40 deck spanning the length of the home, 12x36 shed, plus the detached 2-car garage. Wow, so it says it does need repairs, but make it your own. And I would agree. And this one here, it was listed for $80,000, then it was sold, but they don't disclose the price back in 19, and now they've listed it for $65,000, and this house is 50 years old. Almost 8 acres of land, $65,000. Somebody needs to save that one too, because houses need people, and people need houses, and this got potential. And over 2,000 square feet of living space. Sweet. So now we're going to head into Kansas. Look at this pretty little place. Under $60,000 for this one, you guys. So we're just reducing the price even more so. This is on more than 1/4 of an acre, not quite a half. It's 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. It has 1,320 square feet of living space. It's in Fredonia, Kansas, 66736 at 1116 North 3rd Street. So let's check it out. See how much house we're getting for our money? This one's been on the market 54 days. It was built in 1961. So let's check it out. This one looks really pretty. So we have an attached garage, nice parking pad there as well underneath a big tree. So we do have some shrubs that we could trim back and expose a little bit more of that front. $59,900 for this one. Now in Fredonia, Kansas, we're in Wilson County. The population is just under 8,400 people. And the median home sales here are right around $90,000. So if you're looking for, a low price just to begin with, Fredonia, Kansas might be the place for you. This one looks very pretty. Under $60,000 for a house you can call your own. Looks like it's vinyl sided, but again, have those home inspections. Shingle roof. Nice covered porch behind those shrubs. Fredonia, Kansas. And the real estate tax rate in Kansas is 1.34%. Okay, so we're headed in. Look at this. This has a little bit of a mid-century modern vibe with it. You could definitely feed off of that if you like. How sweet is this? We're getting carpet. Looks very clean. Another house looks like we could move right into it. Under $60,000. This is sweet. Look at those windows. Now you may get lucky and find hardwood floor beneath that carpeting, and if not, you can always lay hardwood if you like, or another form of flooring, but you're getting carpet with this one, which some of you may like. Nice breakfast counter there. Plenty room for some counter chairs. Getting a dishwasher, your wall oven, your range, window above your sink. This is pretty. $59,900 for a house of your own. Now you do have the track lighting here with this cabinet. And again, you could probably remove that pretty easily, I would say. We're getting some paneling with this one. Look at all those cabinets. This is pretty. So you do have a closet / pantry space over there on the left side of your stove. That's very vintage, isn't it? Cabinet above the counter there. $59,900 with an attached garage in Fredonia, Kansas, in Wilson County. So this may be one of the bedrooms with closet space. Beautiful doors. So that may be window right there along the whole length of that wall there. Nice. So here's a utility room. Someone's going to scoop this, I would think. This is very nice. You can move right in. Fredonia, Kansas. So these might be bedrooms. That looks like it's large enough to be a home office. This is a perfect example of such a nice house that we can pick up for under $60,000 if you want to live in Kansas. And if nothing else, hopefully this channel just lets you see that the houses are out there in all different states. And if you've never considered moving before, or you're considering moving and you don't know where, or you just want to get in your vehicle and drive and plant yourself somewhere, maybe Kansas is where you'll end up, because this one's nice. I love this bathroom. Look at the tile work. That is so cool. And there's your pop of color. Some people don't like vintage. I happen to admire it. And this is nice. Let me know what you guys think of this one. Under $60,000. And there's another bathroom. Or the shower, I should say. There's your laundry room. Coming right in off your outside door there. It's convenient. Here's your garage with an automated garage door opener. Wow. $59,999 for this one. And again, the listing agencies and the addresses are in the description box below the video. There's your covered entry. Yeah, it's vinyl sided. Oh, perfect place for those hanging plants. And again, as I've mentioned before, you can always ask the agent how long the home has been vacant, get a little history on it. You can call utility companies for the history on the utility bills. It's nice that there is an electrical outlet on the outside there. That's always convenient. Look at this. Nice parcel. Research the neighborhoods, due diligence, have those home inspections. This one's under $60,000 in Fredonia, Kansas right here. 1116 North 3rd Street. And a little more than a quarter of an acre, not quite a half. Been on the market 54 days, built in 1961. Let's check out our street view. Here we go. Look at this. This is very pretty. You don't have anybody right across the road. You do have neighbors down the street, but this is pretty. Look at all that lush landscaping. Nice. Okay, so let's go back here. I gotta go back a minute. Sorry about that. All right, let's check it out on the map. All right, so let's see here. Fredonia is where we are in Kansas. So we have Benedict up here in Guilford, and Altoona, Kansas is over here along with Buffalo, and New Albany is over to the west. And there's Wichita over here to our west. Kansas City is up there to the north. So we're below Burlington and we're below Eureka, right here in Fredonia, Kansas. Let's check out our satellite view here. And there's your parcel. Not quite, more than a quarter of an acre, not quite a half. Right here with this property, 1116 North 3rd Street. And it states here, 3-bedroom, 1-bath house offers plenty of potential for the right buyer. The inside layout features a spacious living room and kitchen with ample counter space, creating a great foundation for everyday living and future updates. And outside, you've got the long front porch and welcoming outdoor space. And you also have an attached garage that we saw with extra storage and a good-sized backyard and another older shed for additional storage needs. And it states here it was listed for $75,000. They decreased it to $64,900. Now they're down to $59,999, and the house is 64 years old. That's a great buy for somebody looking for a nice ranch under $60,000 in Fredonia, Kansas. Sweet. Now we're going to head into Illinois. Look at this house. This is $40,000. This is 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and it has 2,051 square feet of living space on more than a quarter of an acre, and again, not quite a half. This one's in Salem, Illinois, 62881 at 524 North Broadway Avenue. This house has been on the market 102 days, built in 1923. So let's check it out. How much house are we getting for our money in Salem, Illinois? This looks fantastic. $40,000. Look at your covered entry there, coming up the stairs. Beautiful covered porch. Now this looks like it's vinyl sided. Now in Salem, Illinois, we're in Marion County. The population is just under 37,000 people. And the median home sales are right around 160,000. And they're asking $40,000 for this one. Now in Illinois, your real estate tax rate is higher than that national average, coming in at 2.11%. $40,000 house right here. Now this one, we may have some motivation and ambition. It's going to have to be included along with some money. But let's just go through and see. These are the types of finds I just love. $40,000 house with over 2,000 square feet of living space. Here's your doorbell and your door knocker. And again, it's all treats here. No tricks, you guys. Oh, and here we go. Look at the staircase. It's another one. Somebody needs to save this one. Okay, so we're getting some plush shag carpet with this house and some wallpaper. Okay, so there's some closet space right as you walk in the door. $40,000 in Salem, Illinois. Wow, look at this. So there's your wood-burning fireplace. Look at the built-ins on the left wall. You have some pillars. This has got the character, charm, and a low price. And I bet there's hardwood floors beneath that carpet. Look at those draperies. Wow. What do you guys think of this one? I love these finds. This would be amazing to see in person. If any of you are in Salem, Illinois, in Marion County, definitely go check this out. It's $40,000. If walls could talk, right? Tons of potential here. Room to grow. If you've got some big dogs, just let them roam around in here. 2,000 square feet. They can each have a room of their own. Put your St. Bernard in one room, your Great Dane in another, and keep your Shepherd close by. Okay, so there's your washer and dryer. Nice. Right inside your bathroom again with this one here. Nice. So there's your linen storage, built-in drawers. Corner cabinets. Here's our kitchen. How pretty is this? So you're getting a dishwasher, your 2-door refrigerator, window above the sink and the counter, pretty cabinets. So we do have, that may be vinyl flooring in the kitchen. This would be a fun one to see in person. Get a chance to speak to somebody in the neighborhood. Maybe they knew the people that lived there all those years ago. That may be carpet. All the more reason to go check it out in person. That might be front of the house. Couple of closets. Beautiful windows. $40,000. You can't buy a lot for $40,000 in many of the states, especially in the southern states. Here in Illinois, in Salem, Illinois, you can buy this 2,000 square foot house for $40,000. Have room for you, some family, some friends. Because, I mean, honestly, if this has a good roof and a good foundation, what we're looking at right here, this looks mighty fine if you ask me. For $40,000, this is the upstairs. You can picture this, you know, if you didn't want the wallpaper, even though that wallpaper is very pretty in this room. It looks like hardwood flooring. If you went in there and modernized it, could you imagine the impact this would have, especially, you know, if you want a modern home with in today's, you know, 2025, 26, you know, features and things of that nature, or if you want to keep it to and restore it to its natural era, be gorgeous. Now that looks like it has suspended ceiling in the bathroom. Look at that bathtub. Nice. We're just going to bypass that lid. So if you're new to this channel, we like those lids closed. Very nice nonetheless. This has got potential. This may be one of the bedrooms, another closet there. So you can see a variation on the floor. So that's hardwood flooring there and there as well. But then when we go up, see, this looks like it has been stripped maybe, but all the more reason to go check it out in person. And just envision this with painted walls and, you know, like all white or like a cream, and it's all conducive, all the same, and then you could just change up each room if you like individually. And if you do have hardwood floor beneath the green carpet, it would make such an impact. Lighten the whole house up. but it looks like it's in really good shape. But there we do see ceiling issue and some staining. So maybe it had a leak in the roof at one time. But again, maybe that's why it's priced at $40,000. Maybe it needs a new roof. All the more reason to go check it out. Wow, here we're getting basement. And this again is in Salem, Illinois in Marion County. Wow, that looks like it's so pretty. Somebody's just got to go check that out and see what this one's all about. Oh, so pretty. 524 North Broadway Avenue, too. Nice address. $40,000 on a little more than a quarter of an acre. Been on the market 102 days, built in 1923. Let's check out our street view. There we go. So we have sidewalks for walkability. So you do have an attached garage also. Very pretty. Walkability with your sidewalks. That adds some value. And let's check it out on the map. So there's a lot of local amenities. So we're in Salem. So we have Tonti up here to the north, west. We have Omega, and we have Fairman over to the west. And down below we have Kell and Walnut Hill to the south. And we're like west of Greendale in Flora and east of Huey and Carlisle, right there in Salem. Let's take a look at our satellite view. And there is your parcel right there. Nice. Let's go back to the map a minute here. Okay, so here's St. Louis is way over here to the west. So you're a couple hours from St. Louis. And that's what I wanted to see there. 524 North Broadway Avenue. And it states here that the opportunity awaits. It's a classic 1923 two-story with timeless charm. It has, it's filled with potential and character every turn. 1,351 square feet on the main level and 700 square feet upstairs. Plenty of room to restore and reimagine. And the upper level features 3 large bedrooms and a full bathroom, while the main level offers a 4th bedroom and another full bath. So you can have flexible living arrangement here. Beautiful original wood adds trim and warmth and charm throughout the home, and hardwood floors are hidden beneath some of the carpet. So let's look at the history on this one. It was just listed, and this house is 102 years old. $40,000 find in Salem, Illinois right there, you guys. Beautiful house. And that house, again, has 2,051 square feet of living space and the garage, $40,000. That's a great find for one of you out there. Or if you're looking in Kansas, this one here is another ranch for $59,999 with a little more than a quarter of an acre. Or this one here is in Casa, Arkansas for $89,999, a nice brick ranch with just shy of 3/4 of an acre. Or if you're looking for acreage, this one here is in Kirksville, Missouri, and it has almost 8 acres of land, and it's 2,072 square feet for $65,000. And that'll do it for today's episode. Hope you guys are having a great one. Remember, you're always welcome to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, because that house you're not looking for may be in the next episode, and we will see you then. And keep your glass full of gratitude, everybody, and have a great day. Stay tuned for more. Cheers.